Hi guys, it's Jay from Ayaba's Wind again. I am back to do your Aquarius Love Tarot pop-up reading for September 2020. If this is the first time you're watching my video, I'm a priestess in the Afro-Cuban tradition, so I will be interpreting the cards from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective at times. I'll be using oracle cards that I've created, and then I'll be using traditional tarot towards the end of the reading. If you like what I'm doing, please like my video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. I really appreciate it. If there's anything that I say in this reading that impacts you, that you'd like to explore further, you can definitely email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. The cards have been prayed over already. They're pre-shuffled. I dedicated light to your spirit guides and protections, and so we can get started, okay? If you don't want to sit through the shuffling, you can skip to about minute 3 or 4 and go straight to the reading, okay? Just keep in mind this is a general love reading. I'm reading for hundreds, if not thousands, of people across the world. So some of the information may apply to you, all of it may apply, or none of it may apply to you, okay? And also just keep in mind these events that pop up could have just happened in the recent past, could be happening now, or could happen in the future, which can cover the next several days, several weeks, or several months. All right, so let's get started. Okay, we have our first description of someone, all right, in this love story. It's too many cards. Someone is very resentful or regretful of what they've done. Okay. Someone is very regretful. Yeah, it's something, someone is in a long distance relationship, or you may not live close to one another, or someone may be foreign, they may be of a different culture or ethnicity, okay, in this love story. And they gave you a time frame as well. That's too many cards. But someone is definitely working on themselves to try and get back, or try to connect with their special person. Remember, this love story has a divine masculine or feminine, which is the special, aka the special person, and then there's karmics. There's someone that you're dating to learn a lesson or 2 or 3, and there's someone that your special person is dating to learn a lesson or 2 or 3, okay? Wow. There's a baby up in this piece. So there's a secret. Okay, let's just work with what we got here. All right. All right. So I want to go through this rather quickly. Someone with short light hair is in this love story. Okay, so someone with short hair is hair above the shoulders, like light brown, red, blonde. Okay, that's light colored hair. All right. Now if you're like, well, I don't know who this is. It's not someone I'm dating. It's not my special person. There could be someone extra on the side that you don't know about that fits this description. Okay, I was wrong for what I did to you. So someone is regretful for what they did to the person in the relationship, okay? Just keep in mind these energies could be reversed. This could be you feeling this way about your person or your person feeling this way about you, okay? And someone is a liar in this love story. Someone was lying. Someone was, I want to say like almost like leading a double life. Like, you know, they have one person over here, another person over there. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm vibing right now. All right. I'm with you just for the sex and money. So someone is with someone for the stability and the security, not really for love. Okay. People can care for each other, but it's not like that romantic, passionate, true love. Okay. It's really just materialistic, superficial. And someone in this love story has a fair complexion. So it could be the person that you're with just for the sex and the money has the fair complexion in this love story. Okay. And fair is someone who burns easily, who has freckles, who's lighter or fair skinned. Now, the other part of this is that maybe this fair skinned person could be a long distance or foreign lover. Okay, that's involved in this love story. It could be that someone is from far away, from an island, from another country, or that they live far away or live outside of the area. Okay, it's not as convenient to see this person. But someone is yearning for your love, PJ Morton. Really, it's like there's like this deep, heartfelt, like, oh, I gotta have this person, okay? And it's not just for sex. It's like there are heartstrings that are attached to this, okay? And it's like love you for life, Jodeci, okay? Like there's a deep, heartfelt love and connection that this person has. Like this is you feeling this way about this person or this person feeling this way about you. And I'm watching your social media pages. So someone is stalking the pages. They're looking to see who's liking your pictures, who is making comments, who's following you. I mean, they're looking at everything, guys. They're looking at everything. So just know that you're being watched. And in the next several months, there's going to be a significant development. So we're in September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So I would say late winter, early spring, there's going to be something that goes down. It could be that someone pops up pregnant. Okay. Someone has a baby. There could be a breakup. There could be a wedding. Something significant is going to happen at the end of winter, the beginning of March. Maybe it's the beginning of March, but the beginning of spring. All right. And afraid to make the first move due to pride, ego, and fear. So this is what's holding back the connection. It's, it could be someone's ego, like they're afraid to say sorry, afraid to own up to their part in the relationship or lack thereof, or it's just afraid of, someone's afraid of rejection. But maybe we can be together next lifetime. Maybe this connection seems impossible, because of the circumstances. Maybe it's because you're hooked up with someone, a karmic. You could be married with children. Your special person could be married with children or hooked up with somebody, or, it just, the circumstances seem impossible for you guys to connect. And I want to dominate you. So someone, it's like this could be sexual too. It could be that you take a dominant position in the bedroom with this person, or this person takes a dominant position with you. That's one thing sexually, but then there's spiritually that this person may want to dominate you through that whole magician type of energy, like manipulating outcomes and circumstances through spell work, candle work, black magic, curses, spells, hexes, that all that brujeria. Okay, that's a possibility. The card did not come up, but that is another possible outcome. Okay, and just dominate. Another scenario with dominate could be that, this person likes to call the shots. Like they're very bossy. They want things their way, and that's it, their way or the highway. um, and then you have breaking down the walls so that I can progress. So this could be you working on yourself, or this could be your special person working on themselves, okay? Or this could be you kind of trying to chip away at this person, trying to break them down into seeing your position, into accepting the circumstances, okay? And then going with the flow with you, okay? So there may be a lot of convincing or persuading to get someone to buy into something. This is what I'm feeling, okay? But it's very important that you go into prayer and meditation to claim your blessing. So, definitely, raise your vibration much higher, okay, than what it already is. And how do you do that? If you pray one time a day, you're going to have to pray several times a day. From the time you put your foot out that bed, to the time you get in the shower, to the time you walk down the steps, to the time you get in your car, to the time you get to your job, you got to be praying all throughout the day. That's going to raise your vibration. Meditation. You can go on my playlist and look at the mantras. You could do mantras for love, mantras for protection. You can do chakra exercises to, do your chakra alignment, to open up your chakras. So, that, things can flow to you much easier, and that you can break whatever spells or curses or hexes or negative energies around you, okay? But someone is tripping over your love, LMA, okay? Someone is really bugging out. Like, it's like they're really feeling you, and they're very upset that things can't be different, okay? And so they're bugging out. They're really bugging out. Someone could have a jealous streak, just the jealousy and the envy. But I'm in hermit mode. So someone is in contemplation, like they're working on themselves. They're trying to get themselves together, trying to get their head right, to be able to move forward and do the things they need to do. But there is a secret love child, okay? Maybe the secret love child is causing people to go into contemplation and be like, okay, what did I do? What did I do? Now there's this child. Now, secret love child can mean a couple of things. Secret love child can mean that you're a secret love child, okay? And maybe your mother told you that someone is your father and they're really not. The other scenario is that you could have stepped out. If you're a man, you could have stepped out and had a side relationship and got that woman pregnant, and there's a secret love child there. As to whether she kept it or not, that's irrelevant. It's that there was a secret love child. There was a pregnancy, okay? Or it could be, if you're a woman watching this, you could be in a relationship, but you could have stepped out, had sex with someone, got pregnant by that person, but pinned the fatherhood, the paternity on the person that you're with in a relationship, okay? Those are some scenarios here. Now we're going to take it a step further and develop the story even more. Okay, so we have another time checkpoint of winter. Okay, and wow, something's gonna happen soon. Something's gonna happen by the end of the week, guys. By Sunday, beginning of next week, you're gonna see something happen. Okay, and there's a double confirmation. Springtime. Didn't I say spring? I said something about spring, right? Spring is definitely going to be significant for you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. There is a relationship that's playing out here that is very sexual. Okay, it's very sexual, it's superficial. That is significant. Okay. All right, so let's stop there. All right. So winter time, I said is significant. Okay. December, January, February, those are the winter months. Something is going to happen. It could be that someone finds out that they're pregnant in the winter time, or that they discover that there's a secret love child in the winter time. Okay, that's a possibility. Excuse me. If that's not the case, then something significant is going to happen in the winter months. But someone is avoiding the other, okay? There's been like a ghosting, it's, no contact, little contact, okay? But in the next several days, which brings us to Sunday or Monday, somewhere in that area at the end of this week, over the weekend or beginning of next week, there's going to be a significant event that happens, okay? What's going to happen in the next several days? I don't know. You could get a text message, a DM, something could come in, some news could come in. Okay, Spirit is saying that spiritual illumination needs to happen. Meditation and spiritual baths, guys. It's something going on here. There's something up spiritually that Spirit is trying to prepare you for, okay? What you can do is you can prepare a white bath. So get a bowl, a mixing bowl full of cool or lukewarm water. You're going to get cascarilla. And cascarilla is powdered eggshell. You can buy it on Amazon.com or your local botanica. And basically, it's sacred in my tradition. It's good for purifying, for cleansing, for strengthening your spiritual eye, to uplift you and to cut negativity, okay? So you're going to take that cascarilla and you're going to sprinkle it into the water. You're going to put cow's milk, ideally goat's milk, either powdered or liquid is best for this bath, but if you have cow's milk, that's fine. Coconut milk, that's fine, okay? You can also add a few drops of Florida water, and or some white rum to the bath. You can shave some cocoa butter into the bath. Remember, it's a white bath. And then you can put, you could do some white flower petals from flowers into the bath. You're going to stir with your left hand, close your eyes. You can light a candle, and as you close your eyes, you're praying to break any negative energies, to break all spells, curses, hexes thrown against you, to uplift you, to rejuvenate you, to strengthen your spiritual eye, to strengthen your third eye, to give you the clarity you need to be able to move forward and to open all the roads in the past to your success, happiness, and well-being. Once you do that, you say, so be it. You get in the shower, bathe, soap and water, rinse off. You're going to dump this white bath over your head. You're going to air dry. Your whole body's going to air dry. You're going to dress in white, sleep in white. And you can do this for several days. You could do it anytime you feel down and out. It is a wonderful bath for you, okay? But Spirit wants you to take a bath, a spiritual bath, a baño. I am with you just for the money and what you can do for me. So someone is using someone for stability. You got this card twice. 2 different decks, okay? 2 different decks. So there's someone who's using someone for stability and security, and there's no love. So I don't know, this could be you in a situation with a karmic. And remember, the karmics in the love story are people who you are with, you could be married to, have kids with, but they're not your divine masculine or feminine. These are just people that you're with to learn a lesson or 2 or 3 or 4. Once you learn those lessons, those unions break up and you go into union with your special person, ideally your divine masculine or feminine, once the lessons have been learned. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way because of egos and because other things are blocking. All right. But springtime yet again is coming up. You got this. This is another double confirmation. I can't find the card, but yeah. So spring is going to be significant for you. I would say February, March, April. There could be the birth of a baby, pregnancy, marriage, death. Something significant is going to happen. A war is coming and the tower will fall. Okay, so guys, if you watch traditional tarot talks about the tower moment, okay? And so Spirit is saying that there is a tower moment that is about to happen or will be happening, okay? Or this tower moment could have happened just recently, but something is about to go down. And it mentions a war. So that's why Spirit wants you to build yourself up spiritually, build up your spiritual entourage, your guides and protections, your ancestors, give them acknowledgement so that when people start throwing stuff at you, that it can't penetrate you. You're going to have this force field built up that you will be untouchable, okay? And a message of love is coming soon. This is almost like the Page of Cups. Okay, so you could get a DM, a text message, someone saying I love you, someone coming back on the scene, how you doing, I miss you. DM, someone could be delivering a message of love, okay? But your ancestors and spirit guides want acknowledgement. So it's very important here for your success in love to come to fruition, to manifest fully for you and to be successful, that you set up your ancestor shrine and acknowledge those that came before you, those whose shoulders that you stand on, okay? And these ancestors are people in your bloodline, grandparents, aunts and uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, okay? And so do not acknowledge those people who raped you, abused you, molested you, okay? Don't acknowledge them. What I want you to do is you write down a list, first name and last name, of all the ancestors that you wish to acknowledge. You're going to set up your ancestor shrine. You're going to dedicate a glass of water to them. You're going to dedicate candlelight to them. Make sure you never leave candles lit unattended. You're going to put a bouquet of flowers there. You could do white flowers, a bouquet of flowers, and you can put pictures up in picture frames of the people who have passed on, okay? Cut out any living people in those pictures before you put them up on the ancestor shrine. Then once your ancestor shrine is situated, if you had a grandmother that liked to drink whiskey, pour her a glass of whiskey or give her a bottle of whiskey at the ancestor shrine. If your grandfather liked to smoke cigars, put some cigars down. If he smoked a pipe, put a pipe down for him, okay? That's how you acknowledge your ancestors. If you know that your grandmother liked to drink black coffee, when you make that cup of coffee for you, pour a little bit in a cup and put it down at the ancestor shrine. Just don't let food or drinks get moldy or bad, okay? Don't let anything go bad on the ancestor shrine, all right? You're going to sit there, you're going to call out their names, and you're going to say, it's me. I come before you here today to salute you, to honor you, to praise you, to thank you for being in my life. I pray for your spirit's upliftment, evolution. I pray for the forgiveness of your sins in the earthly plane, and I pray for your advancement in the spiritual plane. I ask you to help me in matters of love. Help me to do this. Help me to do that. Help me to do this. Boom, boom, boom. After you finish, you say thank you and you knock 3 times. Okay? And this is how you acknowledge your ancestors. You can do this every day if you want, before you go to work or before you go to sleep. You could do this once a week, but acknowledge them, because Spirit is saying that they want acknowledgement, okay? And a gift is on the way. So Spirit, maybe the ancestors have a gift to bring you. Maybe it is a baby. Maybe a baby is coming. We don't know. Okay, a baby could be coming, all right? Or a gift of money could be coming. But nevertheless, there's some kind of gift that's coming, all right? I am only with you for the sex and nothing more. Guys, this is triple. This is triple confirmation. I'm with you just for the money, what you can do for me. Guys, it's someone is like major using, triple, okay? Someone, yeah, it's superficial. And then overindulgence in alcohol, drugs, food, or sex. Someone is just going overboard with it. They're extra. Someone could possibly also to have like a sex addiction. They could be addicted to porn, you know, things of that nature. So Spirit is just saying, like, keep your eye on that. Now, I'm gonna go into this next deck that has the signs. I'm not big on signs, you know that. I think calling out signs, a whole bunch of signs, is totally distracting, right? But this deck has signs, and if Spirit gives me a sign, then I will mention it, okay? So let's see if you guys get lucky. Yeah. Someone may have problems getting pregnant or have problems carrying a baby. Yeah. Okay, we have some time frame here. They're giving you specific time frames. Okay, they give you signs. Sometimes Spirit doesn't give signs, but they giving you signs. So I guess you were praying for signs, and the Spirit was like, okay, I'm going to bless you with some signs. Oops. Hold on just a second. Okay, we have a description of someone. Someone in this love story is short. Okay, that's it for this deck. All right, so let's make this happen. So Spirit is saying that it's definitely time for you to make an appointment to go get a medical checkup, to go get your physical done, okay? Because Spirit is saying that there may be something that's off balance, okay? So illness, time to go to the doctor, okay? It could be as little as a vitamin deficiency. You go, you get checked out, you get your blood work done, your blood panel done, you can get a STD check, HIV test, all of that, get your whole OBGYN, your gynecological exam, get everything done to make sure that you are good, and continue to get checked up periodically, okay? Because Spirit is saying that someone in this love story is having trouble getting pregnant, okay? So you can possibly get pregnant, but It could be that you're having problems carrying, okay? You could have like miscarriages, um, you know, premature births, or give birth to a child that has special needs, okay? So Spirit is acknowledging this. I'm jealous that you are getting a lot of attention, okay? So someone could be going to your social media and observing like, wow, like this person is getting a lot of likes, a lot of comments, they're looking at this and they're feeling a way about it, all right? But there's childhood trauma that affects how this person is in a relationship, okay? So, you know, and I'm hearing like tragic for some of you. Like, someone could be very emotionally charged or fragile. And it's because, maybe they were abandoned or neglected in childhood. And so, it's playing out in their love story, in their relationships, okay? Now, something is going to happen in September, October, November. So in the next 2 months, if it hasn't happened already, there's something that's significant that's going to happen, okay? And it's also talking about the months June, July, August. So I don't know if something happened that was significant this past summer, or that something significant is going to happen in this upcoming summer of June, July, August. So those are checkpoints that you want to keep an eye on, okay? Spirit is talking about you got to be careful at night. Maybe something happened to you at night this past summer. Okay, that's a possibility. But if it didn't happen, Spirit is saying you got to be very careful at night. You got to be careful of being robbed at night, assaulted, carjacked. You got to be careful of night energies, spirits, all of these things. You got to be very careful of being out at night, okay? Because there are energies out there that are not good energies, okay? And Spirit wants you to keep your eyes open. That is why it's important for you to be praying. Spirit is talking about a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, an earth sign figures prominently here. So, only you know who that is. But this person, maybe it's this person that has to be careful at night, okay? Or maybe something may happen with a person who is a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Maybe this person, I don't know, but something significant is going to happen, okay? I can't love you because I don't love myself. So, there could be an issue with love being reciprocated between two people because there is no self-love. So if there's no self-love, they don't have love to give to someone else because they don't even love themselves. And so that could have been as a result of their childhood trauma. And that is why things have played out the way it's played out, okay? But someone in this love story is short, okay? For a female, I guess short is 5'6" and under. For a man, it's 5'9" and under, maybe. All right, but someone is short. And then Spirit is saying invest in yourself in all levels. Think about going back to school, getting more education, buying a house, buying a car, making significant changes, okay? Spirit is saying, and I don't know if you guys got this card in previous readings. You have to go to your Aquarius playlist and see, but there is a stalker. There is someone who's watching you, okay? They could be watching, they could be watching your social media pages. They could be DMing you. They could be watching you go home. They could be watching you at your job. It's a little more than someone being a secret admirer, okay? This stalker could be someone who was interested in you, or it could be an ex of someone who was interested in you, who's watching you, okay? Who's stalking you, okay? So these are possibilities here. Now we're going into this next oracle deck that is really straight to the point. It's not a joke, not a game, this deck, okay? So hold on a minute. Too many cards. We'll keep this one. Wow, these cards are flying out. Okay. Okay, so that's enough with this deck. All right, guys. All right, so I chose them because they are more my speed and not intimidating. So look, this could be you. Maybe you chose someone who was comfortable, who was safe, but that's not really the one that you share your love and deep passion for, okay? And this could be referring to your special person as well. You chose them because they're more your speed, but you know, it's not really the person that you share passion with, okay? Spirit wants you to reinvent yourself, all right? So the same thing of reinventing yourself means investing yourself at all levels, okay? Just build yourself up. Don't worry about anyone else. Build yourself up and love will come. The feelings and emotions are mutual, okay? So if you were wondering, like, does this person feel the same that I feel about them? Spirit is saying yes. The emotions are real and they're mutual. They're shared. Now, Spirit is giving you a love bath to do, okay? To kind of accelerate that loving, sensual energy, okay? So what you can do is you can get, and this is the second bath, the banyo that I'm giving you. You can get a bowl of lukewarm water, add some honey to it. You can add 5 different perfumes to it, perfumed oils to it, okay? You're going to start with your left hand and you're going to pray for blessings, for love, romance, passion, desire, and intimacy with the right person. You can mention their name if you want, mention all the things that you desire in a mate, these things, okay? Just be careful what you ask for. When you're finished, you bathe with soap and water, rinse off, and then you're going to dump this over your head, and you're going to dress in white. You're going to air dry, dress in white, and sleep in white. You can do this for 5 days and see what happens, okay? Spirit wants you to do Lisa Raye white out. We're all white to protect you and uplift you, okay? So, you know, the card of black magic and curses and spells hasn't come up yet. But Spirit is definitely trying to protect you, to elevate you, to get you in that space of healing and illumination, okay, and clarity. So Spirit wants you to wear as much white as possible. Wear white hats, white scarves, white clothes. You know, white is in right now. White's in now. White's in for the winter. White is hot. So Spirit wants you to wear all white if you can on a regular basis every day. Sleep in white, change all your sheets and your bedding to white. Make sure you don't sleep in the dark. You know, put night lights up all around. Spirit is saying that they want you to wear all white. You are in the spotlight. Fame is here. So something is going to happen if you're not already, like, you could be a celebrity, someone well-known watching this. I do have celebrity clientele. Or it could be that you are on the way of getting discovered, okay? You could be an upcoming actor, singer, rapper, writer, artist, athlete, someone who's on the verge of fame. You could get your big break, your big gig. Or it could be as simple as you saving someone in the street, making the news, and then you blow up and then you're famous, okay? It could be that you could shop in the supermarket and run into someone famous and then become fast friends with them. You could cross the street and they see you and they're like, they fall in love with you, okay? Spirit is saying that fame is here. It's gonna be around you, okay? But someone is a serial cheater, okay? This could be you. I'm not passing judgment. Or this could be someone around you, okay? But someone has a history of cheating. That's just what they do. That's their culture, okay? That's their lifestyle, all right? But drugs and alcohol affect their judgment, all right? So it could be drinking that makes them less inhibited, which makes them want to be with this one and that one and kind of forget, like, oh, they got a special person at home, but you're looking very nice, I want to be with you. So it could be alcohol, that's or drugs, smoking weed, popping pills, anything that loosens you up and lowers your vibration is going to present a challenge, okay, for the relationship. But a past lover comes back on the scene, all right, and they rush back to you. So someone is coming back into the picture, okay? Someone has paid someone to do a love spell. Okay, here we go. So this is why spiritual illumination is needed. This is why you got to wear white. This is why you have to do the spiritual bath, because someone did a love spell. They either hired someone to do something, they pulled something up on YouTube, they closed their eyes and meditated on you and focused on all these things. They were acting like a magician. And so when people watch traditional tarot card readings and the magician pops up, not all the time, but some of the time the magician pops up because someone is manipulating outcomes through doing spiritual work, okay? But not all tarot readers specialize in that understanding of the magician. Some tarot card readers are afraid of that energy, so they don't go there with it. Okay, they don't understand it. But the magician sometimes pops up when energies have been manipulated to break people up, to bring people together. This is what love spells are, okay? There was perfume or makeup on someone's clothes. So, if you were stepping out, you could have gotten someone's cologne, perfume, whatever on your clothing, and someone knows about it. Okay, but Spirit is saying you got to watch for this if you're stepping out. Or if someone is stepping out on you, look at their clothes, smell their clothes, look to see if there's any makeup marks and all that, because it could be an indication that they're stepping out. Okay, but 3 is a crowd and heartbreak. Okay, so this card is indicating here that someone is fooling around. Okay, so if you had suspicions or whatever, Spirit is saying, yes, there's something funny going on, okay? But there's going to be sudden or shocking news that comes to you fast, okay? So this is almost like the 8 of Wands. Like in traditional tarot, the 8 of Wands talks about things coming in quickly, all right? And I'm in love with 2 people. So yeah, it's like that, having to choose between 2 people, juggling, it's a very difficult thing to deal with. I'm going to pull from the Sibylla deck really quickly. Hold on just a second. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. All right. So Spirit is saying that, for a small set of you, and just to remember, I'm reading for a lot of people, hundreds if not thousands of people. So not all of this is going to apply. To some of you it may. Okay, you have a merchant, but the merchant came upside down, okay? So the merchant coming upside down tells me that someone's business or someone's work is not doing well, okay? People are losing out on money. They're losing out on commerce, okay? someone's business is not doing well. It could be as a result of this whole COVID piece, or it could be as a result of some kind of spell work being done, okay, to impact your money, all right, in this love story. You have the service card. So this can mean a number of different things. Some of you can work in the service industry. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is this, when I get this card, it talks about spirit, your spirit guides, your ancestors wanting to help you, but you have to tap into their energy. So I told you had to set up the ancestor shrine, okay? Because they want to help you. They want to provide a service for you. You got the death card. Okay, so this death card, you know, my head is tingling. It could be that someone is going to cross over, and maybe that's where the sudden shocking news comes in. Okay, you may hear news of someone being sick. That's one thing, but this death card also indicates to me that if there was negative work done, they contracted a dark spirit to do this work, and this dark spirit could be affecting your money, your health, your well-being, your relationships, whatever. Okay, there is a soldier energy that came out. Okay, so I don't know, for some of you, if there was someone in your life who was in the military who was killed, or someone in the military who was sick. Okay, or you can have an ancestor, someone, a grandparent, a father, an aunt, an uncle, someone who served in the military who is crossed over. Okay, yeah, and then you have the young woman reverse. Okay, it could be that, you know, circumstances are making you, are stressing you out and aging you ahead of your time. Okay, and spirit wants you to take these spiritual baths, wear white, and lighten up and do your meditation so that you are not aging so quickly. You're not putting yourself under unnecessary stress. Spirit is also talking about someone who's very someone who likes to show off. Okay, you know, it's showing the peacock. So peacock feathers, you know, they show off. It's typically the male that's bright and colorful, that shows off. Okay, so this could be pertaining to a male in the love story who likes to dress nice, look good, smell good, and can be a little showy. Okay, and then you have the room, which was upside down. So, you know, it could mean that, you know, the household is falling apart. Something in the house is falling apart. Maybe a relationship is falling apart. There's things that are not under control. Okay, so spirit is wanting you to take control of things. You could smoke out your house with sage, frankincense, and myrrh. You know, clean it out, clean the clutter out. You know, and get connected to your space, your home. Okay, it also could be that, you know, there could be something spiritually happening in this particular room. This room could be spiritually charged. There could be energies in there that make people feel uncomfortable, in which case you want to sage it out. You also want to make sure that room is not completely dark. You want to put night lights in it. And then, yeah, I say that my head is tingling. Someone could have passed away in this room or in somewhere in the house. Okay, I'm hearing like a haunting. This is what spirit is telling me for some of you. Okay, but anyway, if any of this applies, you can definitely see about looking into your personal information, your personal scenario through a private reading. Okay, let me pull from this deck really quickly. Yeah. think one card flipped. You got the Spider card. All right. And you also got passionate romance, await, seduction. But this card came reverse. It could have been a seduction that went bad. Like initially it was really hot and passionate, but then it turned into a stalker situation where like someone was obsessing about someone and it became very dangerous. And maybe that is the reason why Spirit is saying be careful at night, and also indicated that there was a stalker here. It could have been a night of passion or a relationship that turned ugly, that turned, I don't want to say deadly, but that turned nasty, okay? And it happened rather quickly. The Spider talks about being meticulous and patient, but it came reversed. So yeah, things are out of order. Things are chaotic right now. Spirit also wants you to be careful of traps, being stuck in traps, okay? Just be very mindful of that. Okay, Spirit's not ready to close yet. I usually do this deck to close. They're not ready to close yet. Let me check with this deck. This deck is the not the Lenormand. Kipper. Okay, they don't want to talk through this deck either. I think they want classic tarot. Let's do the Marchetti deck. Okay, yeah. This is the deck they want to speak through. Okay. I think we got all the cards. Let's see if this does it. Okay. So you got a tower moment. So remember, it says the tower, something about a tower is gonna fall. Yes, a war is coming. You got double confirmation on that. Okay. So a tower, there is going to be a tower moment. So you got to brace yourself. And that's why Spirit wants you to do these baths and be praying. Okay, please don't take this lightly. All right. You got the Page of Coins. So there's going to be news of money. Money is somewhere in this scenario. Okay. Money is coming. It could also be news of some kind of offer. Kind of a general offer, but an offer is going to be coming in. Okay, you got the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups talks about walking away. Okay, usually when I get the Eight of Cups, in this particular deck, it talks about someone crossing over. There could be, and this came reversed, so someone could be coming towards you. We did the cards did say that a past lover is going to be returning, but this particular card talks about an ancestor, someone who maybe has just crossed over, who wants attention, Yeah, or there's like a spirit that is stuck here. Maybe this spirit has something to do with that room that came reverse, okay? Um, but yeah, you through prayer and illumination, you'll be able to see what this particular spirit wants, okay? And then it has the faith card. This faith card came reverse. So spirit is saying that you could say you have faith, but spirit is saying there's not a lot of faith here. There's not faith here at all. Okay? And spirit wants you to build yourself up through prayer, through meditation. Okay? Because when you have faith, there's no fear. All right? And building up your faith through prayer, through meditation, the spiritual baths, you know, building up your vibration, your force field, that will turn things around for you, okay? For the better. Now let's see if they'll, archangels. Okay, here we go. Yeah, spirit is saying that prosperity and wealth are coming towards you. So financially, if you were having, hold on just a second. If you were having financial difficulty, spirit's saying you're going to come out of that. Hold on just a second. Okay. All right. Okay. So you have Archangel Ariel, Gabriel, and Haniel speaking to you. Prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Yeah. So once you start doing your prayer, your meditations, your mantras for love, mantras for protection, spiritual baths, and all of that, you're going to see your wealth, your money turn around, okay? You have leadership, Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership power position and lovingly guide others. So Spirit is saying it's time to step up now. If you were in a holding pattern, you didn't know where you were going, it's chaotic, you're not feeling settled, Spirit is like, now you got to settle. Because Spirit is starting you on your ascension, okay? Your spiritual ascension, all right? Spiritual development. And they want you to take your rightful place. That which has been given to you, that you've been blessed with, your birthright, okay? And then Spirit is talking about moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize on these cycles. So Spirit is saying that the moon is going to be very important for you. It's very important for you to pay attention to the phases of the moon. To, like, say if you're going to cut your hair, you got to look at when it's a proper time to cut your hair according to the moon calendar. You know, do banishing rituals, you know, rituals to rid yourself of things, new moon rituals to pull things into you, wealth and abundance. Spirit is saying to follow the rituals of the moon, because I'm feeling like your ancestors somewhere in your bloodline followed the moon, okay, to do certain things, okay, to plant seeds, to harvest things, okay? And so the moon is going to be very, very important for you. Guys, this has been your September 2020 reading for the sign of Aquarius. If you like what I'm doing, definitely like the video. Please share and certainly subscribe. I really appreciate your presence on my channel. If you would like a private reading to further explore things, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND, 999 at gmail.com. Have a great evening. Ciao.